we're going to be talking about Lone Pine, the area we're currently at, and all the amazing films that were done here.
Oh yeah, including ours. We can add to that little pile there, right?
Yes, in a small way, yes. Some of our music videos were also filmed here, so we will link them in the description so you can check them out, and we'll talk more about it too in our experience here.
Yeah.
One of the movies that was filmed here was Tremors.
Oh yes, yes.
We watched it. It was pretty fun.
After we watched it a couple times, we watched other movies, and then once I was alone, and I thought, okay, I'll watch a movie. What am I gonna watch? Oh yeah, Tremors. I watched it.
And it is true, the worms reside here because we were chased down by them too. We'll show a clip of that.
Well, yeah, we'll get a little spoiler to a future music video for one of our traditional songs.
I think our mom and dad, they were filming it because they thought it was cool, and they didn't think of the fact that we're being chased down. I remember sometime.
Sorry.
I remember sometime after we watched Tremors, I started watching the sequels because I was curious. But then I realized there's 7 or 8 sequels.
Oh my gosh, they really milked that dry.
Yes.
They really did.
I wonder, did they make a Graboids Go to Space?
Graboids.
Because
I know that they said they came from space.
I'm not patient enough to watch all of it.
No, I'm not either. I think you got to number 5, right?
I got to the one where I think his name was Bert, right?
Yeah, Bert.
He was in there, but I'm not sure what type of bird it was. Because it was really...
Of bird? Which one?
What are you talking
Which
about?
Bert?
I don't know, because I think it was Bert, but he was old and English, and he wasn't at all interested in war, and he slept in a hammock.
What the... Well, wasn't
That must have been a different Bert.
That was Bert, but maybe it was his ancestor. Why'd you say
Bird?
Bird?
Wasn't it the same actor?
Yes, it was the same actor.
It was a different Bert?
A different... I keep dropping it.
Because I think usually, as they said in Scooby-Doo, when you have old westerns, but then they keep making sequels, eventually you get to space.
Eventually you get to...
That's actually true.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
Because...
That's so true.
Because with...
I mean, Cowboy Bebop, for example.
Gunga Din was filmed here. And it's funny because it was supposed to be based in India, but they filmed it in the middle of this desert, which is obviously in America.
Why do you think they did that?
Probably because Hollywood's really near here.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier. And this is a beautiful typography. They built a whole temple.
Oh yeah, they built the whole thing here.
Just for that movie.
It was the whole set. They didn't do some fun, not fun. Sorry. They didn't do some movie magic. Of course, you didn't have computer graphics at the time, but they were able to do things like reflections in front of glass and mirrors and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And miniature props in front of film, right? But they didn't do any of that, I don't think. Did they? I think they just built the whole set there, right?
Oh yeah, for the Temple of Doom, yes. The whole set.
Man, that's crazy.
And I heard that you can still find some bricks or plaster there of the actual Temple of Doom.
Awesome.
It's really cool. And I think actually, what's it called? Indiana Jones was inspired by that. Obviously that
Well, there's
movie,
one, it's called the Temple of Doom, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was inspired by that. And it's based in India, right? Again. What?
I was just thinking, do you think that it's the whole entire Temple of Doom, do you think it's basically all intact, just a little bit broken?
No, it was taken down.
Oh.
Yeah, it was taken down, but there's still some pieces left,
But after the movie was done, they had to take it down because, other people use it for different movies.
Right.
Also, Iron Man was filmed here.
Right.
We filmed, well, not directly behind us, but that is the mountain.
Maybe we can recreate the scene at some point,
We should. Yes. And Bagdad was also filmed here. Bagdad is based, it's an old Arabic story.
Okay.
But they filmed it around here. And I kind of like that about old Hollywood because they were super resourceful and super creative too.
I think this place is so otherworldly. It just works. It's like you see it and you believe, oh yeah, that's where it is.
Exactly.
Because you can't really pinpoint this place.
Actually, speaking of otherworldly, Star Trek was filmed here.
Right.
Yes.
And wasn't there a scene from Star Wars?
Yes, Star Wars was also filmed here.
Was it a more recent one or
no? One of the classics.
One of the classics. Okay.
Yes. With Leia.
I need to watch it again. I watched it quite a while ago, but I haven't.
We once watched Star
That's true.
We once watched Star Wars for Christmas. I mean, I didn't watch it. You guys were watching it, but that was fun.
One director who loved filming around here was John Wayne.
Yes.
John Wayne filmed so many films around here.
He did.
One of the more popular films was When the West Was Won, which has James Stewart in it. You watched When the West Was Won, right, Michael?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was about Mexico, I think.
Mexico here.
It wasn't here. It wasn't in Mexico. It was like in Texas. I think it was in Texas and New Mexico, and I think
that's at least more accurate.
it was a while ago, so I forget. It was that whole thing there.
Remember when we went to the Mount Whitney restaurant?
Oh yeah, we were invited by a friend.
We had Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, we had Thanksgiving dinner.
It's right down
in
the road.
morning.
It's right down the road. It also has all these pictures of all the cowboys that came around here.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to someday go back there. That would be really cool.
Oh yeah. Well, we're pretty close now. Maybe we can go.
And this whole place is fully branded. Like the whole town, it's just well branded.
Well, I'm feeling hungry for some cheesecake, so I'm gonna go. I like the cheesecake.
Well, yeah, let's go downtown back and grab ourselves some dinner.
Yes.
I don't even know if they're open.
They actually have a nice selection of cakes.
Yeah.
G.I. Jane was also filmed here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
I've never watched that.
Me neither. I know nothing about it.
Pretty good.
I heard about it though. I know there's action figures.
Yeah. You know there's action
I
figures.
know there's action.
Was there anything filmed, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Was that ever
No,
filmed?
it was not filmed here.
I watched that with Penny, but she got scared when they went. Mama said to stop because we got to the desert scene.
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
of course. It's pretty brutal.
Kind of brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we watched the what's it called?
Yeah.
We watched the trailer for that, and they mixed up the characters of who was the good, the bad, and the
Oh yeah.
ugly.
I remember that. It was so
God, they
confusing.
In the trailer, they mixed it up. It's weird.
That was so confusing. The good.
I don't think that was done on purpose for
ugly
artistic
and the
reasons,
bad.
right?
No, it was
I
not
don't
the
think
It
so.
was the good, the ugly, and the bad. It went in that order.
The
In
good?
in
Oh,
the
in the
trailer.
other trailer, yeah.
We should make a movie called The Hat, and then once we have enough sequels, we'll bring it into space, and it's like this: the space hat, hat in space.
in space because they always have to go into space, right?
Yes, to
Yes.
stay true to the tradition.
I think it's the 50th. Yeah, because that's when Mark Rover went to the moon. What?
Okay.
The Irish word of the day is banachty.
Yes, it means blessings.
That's very fitting for Christmas time.
Yes.
We chose it well, I think.
Yes, yes. And it's also fitting considering we are going to read the Gift of the Magi,
That's fun.
which is full of Christmas blessings.
This is the Gift of the Magi. It's a classic Christmas story. $1.87. That was all Dilla had saved for Christmas. Tomorrow was the big day, and she had nothing to buy a gift for her husband, Jim. Their little home cost $8 a week, hardly fancy, and Jim's pay had dropped from $30 to $20. Della stood by the window. She wanted to give Jim something wonderful, something worthy of him.
Della and Jim were proud of two things: Jim's gold watch, passed down from his grandfather, and Della's long, beautiful brown hair that fell past her knees. Suddenly, an idea struck. Della grabbed her coat and hat and ran into the street. She stopped at a sign that read, "Mrs. Sofroni, hair articles of all kinds." "Will you buy my hair?" Della asked. $20, the woman said. Della agreed. The hair was cut, and with the money, she rushed from shop to shop.
At last, Della found it. A simple, pure gold watch chain, perfect for Jim's dearly treasured watch.
It cost $21, but it was worth every penny. She hurried home with the chain and 87 cents left. Her head now covered in short curls. She looked like a schoolboy. "Please, God," she whispered, "let him think I'm still pretty."
The door opened. Jim stepped in, thin and serious. He stopped and stared at Della with a strange look, just something she couldn't read.
Jim, don't look at me that way, Della cried. I sold my hair to buy you a gift. She held out the beautiful watch chain. You cut off your hair? It'll grow back. Be happy, it's Christmas. Jim hugged her tight, then pulled a package from his coat.
"Open this, Della," he said. Inside were jeweled combs Della had longed for. The ones made for her gorgeous hair, now gone. "My hair grows fast, Jim," she said, then remembered. "Quick, give me your watch. I want to see the chain on it."
Jim smiled sadly and sat down. "Let us put away our gifts for now, Della. I sold the watch to buy the combs." 2 foolish children had each sold their greatest treasure to give each other something beautiful. And yet, of all who give and receive gifts, they were the wisest. They are the Magi. The end. You know, it's kind of funny. The Gift of the Magi is supposed to be like a comedy story, but it's actually kind of tragic sounding.
I know, it's
when
very
you think
tragic.
about it, because they sold their most precious things in the whole world just to get stuff for them, and then it ended up not being used.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you can resell that on the market.
Practically it's not. Practically it's sad, but spiritually it's very good.
Well, you
It's
could
very
see that
happy.
it shows at the end that the thing they loved the most was not her hair or his watch, but each other.
Yeah, not the possessions.
And they were willing to sacrifice something they loved the most for each other. And so in the end, you saw that they actually weren't. Yeah, they were a little bit sad that they no longer had their things, but they understood that, you know what? We love each other. It's Christmas. We're happy. We don't need gifts.
Right.
Because, both of them, they didn't even think they were going to get a gift. Each of them didn't think, because they didn't have a lot of money, but they wanted to make Christmas special for the other.
Oh, that makes sense. You think you'd sell your hair for Michael?
Yes.
Yes.
Aww, that's
That's
nice.
the best.
You cut your hair off and sell it?
Yes.
Wow. That's so nice.
You can cut your hair and put it in your trash.
Oh.
Cut your hair and put it in the trash.
Not perching, but yeah. The Gift of the Magi has been done so many times in cinema.
Oh yeah. There have been some movies about that, right?
Yeah, there's the Mickey Mouse one. There's the
Little House on the Prairie, they did a little Christmas special.
Yes.
And then she got the saddle and he got for her, and when she sold the horse to get the stove.
It's like a Christmas Carol. It's the same thing. It's done almost every time you're gonna do a Christmas spoof. You always do either Christmas Carol or you do Gift of the Magi.
Right.
Yeah. Even though I don't think many people know the name of the story, it's just a concept that they think, oh, that's it. But where did it come from?
Well, yeah, it's the same thing with a Christmas Carol, usually called just Scrooge or something.
That's all for today.
Oh, yes. Thank you for
Good
joining
job.
us. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!
Here's potato.
You can say to the camera.
Here's potato.
Make sure you come to one of our live concerts. It's so much fun. All our tour dates are listed on our website at theroyalkellys.com. That's where you can see if we're performing in your area. Also, we keep developing original artwork for our band merchandise like t-shirts. So make sure to check out what's new at our online store. All details are in the description as well. We had so much fun entertaining you today. Thank you for watching.